Not among the politicians. Obviously, they don't know the answer. The answer is in the house. It's Jesus. Does anybody in this building hear what I'm saying? I feel the flow of the Holy Ghost in this house.
Amen.
Am I preaching all right, Grandma?
Amen.
We need to acknowledge that greater is He that is in us than he that is in this world. We need to acknowledge the third person of the Trinity. Yeah, I said the Trinity. That's doctrine. Father, Son, Holy Ghost. Distinct yet three in one. We need a third person of the Holy Ghost to say we need you. You're going to be the only thing that meets the demands of the church. The answer is in the house.
Amen. Praise the Lord.
The answer, the prophet said, it's in the house.
For the man of God.
Let me ask you a question this morning. What's in your house?
Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah.
I'm not inviting myself over to lunch. Let's suppose I went to your house. What we going to find? Is the oil in the house?
Amen.
What's in the house? As you said, I have nothing in the house save. I like that old King James Version word.
I do too.
Save a pot of oil. What the writer is saying, he's saying our problem is not the absence of oil. Oh, we got some oil in the house. Our problem is the addition of all the other stuff that's taken priority over the oil. And the oil represents the Holy Ghost. When we get to the place that all we have left is the oil, then we're going to experience a revival. But as long as we have all that other stuff that's cluttering up our house, that we're leaning on, that we're looking to, that we're depending on, then we won't experience revival. We don't need to add more programs. We need to get rid of some stuff. We need to clean out our closets. We need to clean out our house until we have nothing but the oil. Trusting in too many programs and not trusting in the oil.
Amen.
I better calm down.
Amen.
Now this woman, she was in an economical crisis. She was in the midst of budget cutting.
Thank you, Lord.
Anybody knows what it's like to downsize? You understand that you have to get rid of the non-essentials first.
Yes.
God forbid you get laid off or fired from your job and it goes on for a long time. You may have to start selling some stuff to keep the payment paid and put food on the table.
Yes.
You start with the stuff that's less important. You start by selling the rod and reels. You start by selling the guns and the four-wheelers and the golf clubs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some of you just sitting there staring at me. I mean, think about it. If it's between your kids eating and your golf clubs, still can't get no amens in here. But that's how it ought to be.
Amen.
You start selling the bass boat. You start getting rid of the non-essentials, the less important stuff first, and you hold on to the very, very last, that precious thing that you can't get rid of. And this woman said, I've sold all my livestock in the yard. I've cleaned out my closets. I've had every yard sale. I've put everything on eBay. I put it all on Craigslist. I've had every rummage sale, every garage sale, and I don't have anything in the house save a pot of oil. Let me tell you something. This woman here had the the emphasis on the right thing. And as the crisis gets rougher, you start getting focused. And she was letting stuff go that really didn't matter. Let me tell you something. You better make sure that you keep the oil in the house. You can do without a lot of ramblings, but you can't do without the oil. You can do without a lot of trappings, but you can't do without the oil. You can do without the programs, but you can't do without the oil of the power of the Holy Ghost. We've got to have